Hi guys, thanks for watching Riding with Marshall again. Today we're riding a different bike, as some weekends kind of pack in like this. So today we are riding, as you know from the title, the Royal Enfield Himalayan 450, the new revised Himalayan. And where are we for this? Cheyenne Motorsports, which is now a CF Moto dealer, as well as Royal Enfield and Kawasaki. I'll show you what's inside later. First, let's get on the road with this thing. Alright, so this bike here was actually this guy's idea, because he knew it was up here. So you remember Jeff. And he's going to lead me because I don't know my way around Wyoming. Heck, I don't know my way around my house. So let's do this. So first note, the side stand is really short. So you're way over here. It's very easy to throw a leg over. Pulling it up is a different story. Suddenly it gets taller on you. Kicks right over. We have 3/4 of a tank of gas, as you see here in the hub of the instrument cluster. 78 degrees in the sun. Mirror 1. Mirror 2. Front brake. Really bouncy, as I remember Enfields being. And rear brake tight. Okay. On this new 450, we have Showa front forks. Showa is made by Honda, or owned by Honda. Let's not ride over that thing. Or this thing. Clutch release about midway out, that's good. You know, I really love the Himalayans. I do, because they're so light. It's like the way motorcycles used to be. A motorized bicycle, more or less. Except this one gets on it. Let's see if I can kill the wind here. So where the 400 tends to feel a little bit anemic, almost tends to feel like you're on a 200, this 450 feels and looks modern. I mean, at the price point of a Royal Enfield Himalayan, you're not going to have something like a self-adjustable suspension. So we'll see what the roads are like here. Plenty of grunt in first gear. Is he going to turn or what? He's not going to turn. The bars are just right. It seems like every off-road bike or dual sport that I ride needs higher bars. But lately I've been... somebody's listening to me, because this is comfortable. I've often said that the best ergonomics is like you're sitting at your kitchen table cutting a steak. You're not reaching too high to make your shoulders sore, and you're not reaching too low, which will also make your shoulders sore. You want to be like you're resting your elbows on the table. And they nailed it. These bars are just right for me. I always get asked, so I keep saying it. I'm about 5'10". Do we have a 6th gear? We do have a 6th gear. Here in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Now for a thumper, you do feel a little bit of vibration, but my mirrors are still usable. the vibration is mainly in my left foot peg. Yeah, that guy down there. Not so much in the right foot peg. Of course, the harder you press, the more you feel the vibration. But it's not a bad vibration. It's tolerable. Now, will it make my foot fall asleep over a 100-mile ride is a different story. By the way, this is bike number 186. So now I'm 14 bikes, or wind machines, as you might call them, away from 200. I'm going to admit, some of those in that list are because you ride the same Goldwing, but it's a different model, different year. Same street Harley Street Glide, you know, but it's a different model, different horsepower, change something. So there are some duplicates in that list. But don't think for a second I'm going to stop when I hit 200. So once I get beyond 200 bikes, I can still say I will have ridden 200. So obviously on these first test rides I can't really review a bike as well as somebody that's ridden them across Australia or something. But I do appreciate you watching to see what my insights are. So far the seat is supportive. I'm not finding it hard. In fact, it's a little bit squishy where it needs to be. My knees are bent, so if you have a problem bending your knee, you're not going to ride a Himalayan, but you're also not going to ride a whole lot of other bikes too. I have to say I'm impressed. Now we did touch 75 miles an hour there for a second, so we know it can do an interstate speed. As I knew the 400 could do it eventually. The 450 gets there a lot faster, of course. So how good is this little fly screen up here? Well, I don't know. I mean, surprisingly, I would expect to feel more wind than I am, so it's doing something. But even at this speed, something is carving me through the wind so well that it's not a problem. I don't feel like the wind is pressing on my chest very hard. This is a nice ride. I really enjoyed this. Just a good bare bones go anywhere ride. I like it. Kickstand is my only gripe, but it does make it very easy for you to get a leg over. You don't have to climb onto it like a horse to do it. Nice rubber pads here. I bet they come off. Not sure how you take them off, but I bet they come off. Nice machine. Let's get out of the helmet. So there you have it, my jibber jabbering while I rode it. Royal Enfield 2025 450, not the 400. It's a 452cc liquid cooled single cylinder thumper. It has 40.02 horsepower at 8,000 RPMs. And how much torque? 40 nanometers of torque, and I don't know what the conversion is for foot-pounds. Himalayan 450 has a steel twin spar tubular frame, upside down forks at 43 millimeters, and a linkage type monoshock with almost 8 inches of travel. Also features dual channel ABS with the option to disable the rear ABS. So what else can we tell you? It's a 6-speed, as I mentioned. Wet multi-plate clutch, slip and assist. Overall, I highly recommend it. I'm very tempted by it. It does everything well, except high speed, but you know, it's a 450, what do you expect? And it's a Royal Enfield, so what do you expect? Yeah, it's a great bike. And you should try one yourself. before you get yourself into a GS 1300 or something. So yeah, I give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. So if you haven't watched my channel, haven't been in here in a minute, this is the inside of CF Moto. So if you think those are a lot of bikes, look at all the bikes in here. Remember, they're a CF Moto dealer, they're a Kawasaki dealer, and a Royal Enfield dealer. So if you're in Cheyenne, Wyoming, stop by and see what they have that you want. I want too many things.